Wow, is this how you do this? Ugh, really weird. Hey friends, so today's a very special day where I'm going to be vlogging because this is the start of my haunt vlogs. So you're going to see the process of doing a haunt from my perspective of it. I am a rehire, but I'm going into my third year doing this, so it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited about this. It's currently about 6:20 in the morning. I have to get ready because my bus is at like 6:36, so let's go ahead and let's go. But first, let me get dressed. Oh, thank God I could do that. That really works. I put on a smell, but I'm hungover, so the smell is like getting me a little bit. I drank. I also saw Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you need to see it. It's brilliant. It's very well done. I am appreciative of it. So let's go ahead and let's go. Okay, so now I'm walking to the bus because I need to take the bus today. Yeah, I don't have a jacket because I know it's gonna get super equally hot or like later, so I'm not gonna play with that. Okay, so I did go onto Facebook and to Twitter, and I asked you guys if you guys had any questions for me to comment back. One of the questions I got was exactly what am I doing today. Today is a maze rehire event. So the way the game works is usually Trapped and the Tricksters audition a couple like a week ago or something, and then Streets get their rehire and maze or street audition. They have to re-audition for their spot every single year. Today is rehire, so anybody who worked a maze last year is going to be coming back and applying for either streets or going right back to mazes. I'm in mazes. I like to stay in mazes, so I'm gonna just do mazes. Yeah. Hey guys, so sorry I didn't give you as much video as I would have expected. Like, I legit wanted to give you a lot more video. However, just because for the safety of and protection of my job and my rehire status, I decided to not film, but I will be trying to film more when we get into the spring of haunt season. I'm really excited about that. So let me kind of fill you in on exactly how the day went. So I got to the area. There was about five or six people already in line. So I just hopped in line. It was like 7:45. And then we started lining up, but we go by appointment time, so we actually, whoever was at 9 o'clock, there was about 30 spots. Those 30 people got to go in first because, again, it's priority, and it's by appointment time, so it works out really well. So you get in, you hand out your application, you show your rehire card, and a status that you got one, you've been deemed worthy to work another year of Halloween Haunt. Then we went to our employment center. So the employment center there, you finish out your paperwork, and by the way, they hand you these big ass packets of paperwork, like it's legit like this thick. So then you fill out all the paperwork, and then you hand in your application. Depending on how in which order that you handed it in, depends on when you get called up. So I was about maybe 4th or so, and then they called me. They went through all my information, all through my paperwork, and then they did like, are you convicted of any felonies or misdemeanors, any stuff like that? Are you comfortable with all of the things and working? And then they asked me a couple scenario questions of what do you do if certain things happened. So we did that, and then they offered me the job. So I was like, yeah, I got rehired, yay! So then you go to the training center now. It's at this point where you select where you go. One of the biggest questions that everybody sees, or what I've noticed, is they don't really explain to you exactly how does a maze rehire works. Even open hire, they don't really explain it. You really see a lot more of the auditions for streets. So the way it works is if you just want to go to a maze, you don't have to audition, except if you want to do a lead character. Like I really wanted to be the Tooth Fairy in the Tooth Fairy maze.
or the Voodoo Queen in the Voodoo Maze. Like, I legit wanted a lead female character. Why not? You may as well do it. So you go in, they'll ask you where have you been, where were you the year prior. So I was like, oh, I'm in Forevermore, and it's designer Daniel Miller. That was awesome. He goes, and he goes like Forevermore, and I was like, I want to go to Tooth Fairy. I want to be Tooth Fairy. And he goes, so he goes, just come with me. So then they discuss options, and they're like, well, we don't really have a Tooth Fairy character. We have a creature and stuff like that, but there's no Tooth Fairy. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Let me look through my options. And sure enough, I spotted a makeup spot that I really wanted. So I am playing a dead twin. But even better, because I was the first person cast in that maze and was the first of the 4 dead twins that that are in the maze. They got pictures of me, aka they had to match all the other 3 to me. What? That's pretty awesome. I thought it was a really cool idea. So then, once you get that all done, they take all the paperwork. Then once you've gotten your talent number and all this stuff, they give you they take the paperwork and put all that stuff in there, and then they will send you off to wardrobe to get your fitting. So you walk over to Warehouse P, the most infamous building in haunt history. Best place to go. It's the best. I was like, oh, this is Mecca. I found it. So then you get to go into the fitting rooms. So you hand over your talent number, what you're doing, or what character you are, and then they'll give you the costume. Now it's here that you try on the costume, and then if they need to change anything or fit it, it's great. But because I'm in PJs, I don't actually have to really. There wasn't really anything to fit. It was like neon green scrubs. It was like a light blue. It was like a baseball shirt, like a long sleeve baseball style shirt. But it was light baby blue, and then maybe just a little bit darker than this on the sleeves, and then like a little neon green one. So I may actually go get neon green gloves and wear those. And it's a makeup spot, and because it's Tooth Fairy and I'm dead, I am going to be missing my teeth. Yeah. So I'm very excited for that. I'm so excited for that because it's something that I really wanted, and I'm very excited. Although there is no Tooth Fairy spot, I wanted to be in the Tooth Fairy maze, so I got to do it. And then once you're done with that, you just talk to the makeup lady. I asked if I could see what the makeup design looked like. They weren't ready with it, so I won't actually know what it looks like until the first, opening night. Opening night, I will then see what the makeup looks like. But other than that, that's about it. This will not be the last of the haunt vlogs. You will see more. However, because it's, again, the start of it, they have to go through open hire on Monday, so whatever spaces weren't filled, which is pretty much line control and blackouts, they will all fill those spots. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep subscribed. I know the haunt ones are going to be the biggest ones. I'm really excited about that. If you have any questions for me whatsoever about Halloween haunt, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. My biggest goal is I would like to actually do collabs in the mazes, or in a maze before we open, so that way you can some cool scenery. And we can do tag videos and collabs and stuff with other haunt monsters that are also YouTubers. So that's pretty much it. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this series, please like it. Please comment and definitely subscribe, because the only way you're gonna really see my journey through the haunt life is by subscribing. And I'll definitely let you guys know through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the stuff that's going on. Whatever pictures I can post, I'll post to you guys so you guys can see it. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for me here. Thank you guys so much, and remember, pink